Hello ladies and gentlemen, GamingMedley here, and welcome to my series MultiplayMedley, where I play a medley of free-to-play upcoming multiplayer titles. Today it's Otherland, the new MMO sci-fi action shooter thing that just came out for Steam Early Access. I talked about it just a little bit yesterday on the channel, and today we are finally digging our palms into the cortex of this game's meaty database and getting a quick first look at the tutorial area and the initial character creation. So you start over there, you run up here, you talk to this guy, and then you run over here, which allows you to customize how you look. You can choose to be larger or littler, and we are going to be larger because we're meaty warriors. Alright, then you can choose your energy pattern, what type of Tron you would like to be. How Tron would you like to be? So Tron. Alright, we are going to actually choose this one. I like it because it's the least overpowering. Then we're going to choose one energy color. You have a variety here. We, of course, have got to go with orange. Then you can choose your skin color. We're going to just go with this, and then you can click accept, and you will watch yourself change, and it will be beautiful. Then you talk to Sellers over here, who says, hey, are you happy with your appearance? And you say, yes, I look beautiful. The real. That's what our data code says, the real. And then we are told to open up a container that appears somewhere. I must open the tainer. I gotta open the tainer before we can contain you. I'm living in Texas right now, and obviously it is taking a toll on how I speak. Right. Now, even though I only have 10 ping, there we go. The prompt to open the tainer finally actually showed up. Excellent. So we interacted with our closing box. Clothing. Good God, look. Look, it's fairly late. I'm fairly tired. My voice, my brain. The two things are functioning, but not together. Now we run through this portal, and it's beautiful. It's wondrous. There's a loading screen in front of us, and then we see this wonderful place, which, that's pretty cool. I like this dude. I like the worker guy in the hard hat, right there. Gas mask thing going on. All these other guys look like rich bitches. That guy, he's cool. I'd be friends with that guy. As you can see, they originate from this spaceship slash just ship crash. Something's blowing up, killing all sorts of mages, it looks like. Anyways, the reason this area is cool is not because of this thing, even though that is actually super cool. It's really nice. You usually don't get this type of detail or this type of anything really in tutorial zones. The reason we are going over here is so we can try out the assassin class and then follow it up by trying out the other three classes. Welcome to Frame Dips, the game. So this game has had a lot of issues lately. My toolbar is not showing up, which I find interesting. Maybe it will show up once we start attacking a guy. Nope, we are just attacking him. Our toolbar is missing. That's a bug. Also, even though we have 10 ping, we're not actually hitting him. There we go. Here, we see a war going on between harpy mecha things and Twi'leks. Excellent. I wonder if I can actually use any of my skills. Nope. So, I do know that you have skills, and I do know they aren't showing up. And I do know that also, many of our auto attacks are not hitting. I tried to play this game on the European servers, actually. I did. It's true. And I also tried to play it on the Asian servers because those were up before the North American one. So I played this, and when I played it, I do not recall what the fuck just happened. We are encountering many bugs. Respawn. No, that's not working. Log out. We'll do a quick log out and log back in. Alright. I'm going to edit this out. Speak with you once we're back in the game. Haha. We are back. We're still bleeding. Wait, what? Things are happening. Things are happening that aren't necessarily good. We're going to try to exit this one more time and see if it resets us. It seems to have... Wait. No. Wait. Yes. We are going to try to run into this portal now and see if anything actually happens this time. Huh. Logging in, more like lagging in. Am I right? Anybody? Well, this is interesting. We are encountering many issues right now. Most of them involve not being able to attack, even though we are at like 10 ping. What is this shit? I'm so confused. Anyways, I want to actually get through these areas because some cool things happen in them. By the way, I like the marksman class. So, for those of you wondering, like, how do you know cool things happen in this area? Have you already played this? Is this post-commentary, you pleb? It's not, but I actually lost, like, all of my commentary from the Asia server. And so I just decided to redo it, which I probably would have done anyways because the Asian server, spoiler alert, as someone living in Texas, had a lot of lag. I know. It's insane. Wait, we can use our abilities. So we can press random buttons and hope that they do things. Well, that did a thing. I want to kill this thing so you see what it's like when it gets killed. Ooh, we got those criticals. We got those big shots. Those critical shots coming up. Oop, never mind. Okay, we aren't going to try to kill him, actually. We're just going to look at this pretty thing because that's all I wanted to show you. Anyways, besides the marksman class, which is a pretty cool looking gun dude that uses his gun to deal long range damage and is kind of like the ranger/hunter of this game, you have these really cool backdrops, which features a planetary defense force fighting against gorilla men. And it also now features us running the fuck away. Get out of my life, big boy. I really like the marksman class. I like the look of it and I like the feel of it, so there is actually a fairly good chance that it is the class I will end up playing. We've also got our warrior class, which is my other favorite class. But that's just because I always play tanks in literally every game. Always a tank. We are dropping down. Hello, look at that, 1,448 critical damage. So, one thing I dislike so far about the combat is the fact that it's not very action-based. They advertised this game like it was going to be a Terra combat system, and really, it's not. The only thing that's similar is you left-click to attack. And even that is not very similar at all, is it? We are going to try and attack this large, titanic gentleman, if the game lets us. Another thing is, as you are probably noticing with my 4 frame rate, my 4 FPS, this game is very interestingly optimized, and by that I mean it's not. I'm running on well above the recommended requirements. I'm running on a 760 GTX, an i7 quad-core, and is there anything else that's important for people to know? Something. Oh yeah, 8 gigabytes of RAM. So it's not like an amazing computer. It's not something that I just like, holy shit, you don't even know how good this computer is, and man, am I gonna die here? Well, that would be slightly embarrassing. Yeah, everything was going great till I died in the tutorial of the... Oh, hello there. Okay, let's just look at this because this is cool as fuck. So you got your Bastion Warrior of Light guy with a giant, awesome techno spear, and you got these guys, who is one giant guy with a giant axe thing, and one dude who is literally throwing a siege engine at somebody, and then you got all these guys, which have giant backpacks and look pretty cool, and a dog with glowing things, and Reaver, Dementor type things floating towards something, and a giant floating thing in the background. And then you got these guys. That thing is terrifying, by the way. That giant Godzilla type thing in the background. And then you got these guys. One of them is spearing one of these guys through the back. Ooh, that sucks. And then they also have all sorts of cool things. They got a catapult. They've got all these light flags. They're like paladins. heroes of the just and the weak, but nothing in between. Only if you're just or weak will you get a hero. And then we've got the Energizer. And it took me a while to figure out what the mechanic of this tutorial area was. It turns out the Energizer is a healer guy. So what you do is you heal up these clones who then go and attack that big guy for you. Which sounds excellent, right? Well, good. It's pretty excellent. It's pretty alright. So yeah, you heal up your clones, eventually they fight him. It's all well and good, until somebody loses an eye. Or your clones suddenly realize that they have different purposes, other than just mindless fighting and killing. This one runs towards me for some reason. Hello, Master. I am yours to command. Thank you, Charlie. Ooh. Those guys got killed very easily. Anyways, you can also actually attack him. And most of the Energizer's abilities seem to be focused on changing the type of ammo you use and stuff like that. Ooh, we saw there that you can also switch to like a rocket launcher type thing. Regardless, most of the abilities you use focus on like switching your ammo type and switching your healing type. So you can use your abilities to do different things that will affect either your party or the people you're healing or whatever differently. I will say that the mouse-look combat system is actually fairly useful for this type of healing gameplay, because it eliminates the problem where you like F1 through friendly targets like in World of Warcraft and proceed to have a horrific time doing it. However, I can also see it being annoying if they have like 25-person raids, because you'll just be looking and like, oops, I'm targeting him, oops, I'm targeting him, oops, I'm targeting him now. What's even going on? One thing I don't like about the Energizer is that you stand still while you're fighting, which I do not like. So we vaporized that thing, which is all well and good, and we got some more dog things over there we could kill, but I'm not going to, because the only things I care about in these levels are these things, which are gorilla things fighting human things, and a dude with two swords, one of which looks strongly of Ashbringer from World of Warcraft, which is very interesting to me, and the other of which looks like something from some other game. I'm sure and people will be like, how did you not know this? It was an amazing game when it came out in 1798, and you're obviously a pleb. Yes. Yes, I am. Good observation. Anyways, I just want to run in here and take a gander at this stuff. Here, you've got that same guy attacking this thing. And I don't know why it's not switching me out right now, but I'm not going to complain, because all I wanted to look at was this thing. All you would be seeing right now is me running around with two little daggers, doing things that aren't very fun anyways. Wait, what? What is happening? I've broken it, you guys. I've broken the game. Well, this character is extremely effective against these guys. Amazing. No trouble, no problems whatsoever. Excellent. Okay. So, we see all sorts of mecha things attacking, and this dude just going baller, and this guy as well. This is pretty cool. I gotta say, I'm really a fan of this shit. Like, this stuff that they put in. It does a very good job. Ooh. That guy looks like you. It does a very, very good job of, like, evoking this sense of a bigger world. So I'm totally down for that. What I'm not down for are all the issues this game has been having, and it has been having a lot. Anyone who tells you this game has been having an easy launch, they are so wrong. Alright. That's really good. The destruction you are seeing, Mega Tycoon Felix Zhonglu, ultimately trying to use it for his own purpose, presumably nefarious. Excellent. That's the reason you were here. We need you to stop him, but before that you need to install your class. Right. I've already done this. So I believe the class instructor is over here behind the blown up spaceship. What he said about this thing being a work of destruction is interesting, because I assumed we were looking into the past we might be seeing fragments of the past they wanted to show me in order to make me know that I was doing the right thing by fighting this guy, or this could just be frozen in the present. We'll see. Hello, sellers. Enter one of them. Fully install the class onto you. Okay, we already experimented, now it's time to make our choice. I feel like most people will probably go something. I know a lot of people have gone Assassin. A lot of people have gone Marksman. A lot of people have gone Energizer. Let's go Tank. Let's do it. Hell yes. I'm ready. Okay. Can I talk to you? Class selection 2. I did that. Talk with sellers. Got it. Yes. I am sure. Yes. Oh, I don't know where that shaking's coming from. Why on earth would you put... Okay, see, that bugs me. That's just like a bad gameplay design decision right there. The decision to make like text show up on the screen while the screen is doing this. There was no way in hell I was reading that. Can't get out this way. I assume the only way I'll get out... I wonder if I can just like switch my class up randomly now. Obviously not. Well, that's nice. See, I'm not a huge fan of the armor. The armor from the front looks cool. I'm not a huge fan of the armor from the back. I don't like the open butt, but... open butt, but... I don't mind it that much. What am I even supposed to do? Oh, we probably ran into another bug. Well, all I wanted to show you was the beginning part. Anyways. Oh, no way we can interact with this thing. Ooh. Fancy. Can we... No, we can't navigate. Yeah, the game has had a rather rough launch, to say the least. The developers have been super cool, though. They've been replying to people's threads on Steam and stuff, which I think is good, because I feel like when most people criticize a game on Steam, the developers don't even see it, and so it doesn't matter, and it just allows people to have this mind frame of I can do whatever the fuck I want and just say whatever I want about someone. But when you've got people who reply to you, you suddenly feel bad because you're a human being with supposed empathy and you might have hurt somebody's feelings. What the fuck am I supposed to... So, one thing I'm noticing, despite the fact this is an early access game, is the fact that this game tells you literally nothing about what you need to do. Like, it literally didn't even tell me, like, hey bro, you are supposed to press F to talk with someone. You would think that would be a fairly important detail, but I guess not. Are we just supposed to go back through this thing? What? Are we just gonna... So we just fell to our death, supposedly. That was fun. Alright, I guess we'll jump through here again and see if it finally registers me as finishing this time. I assume that that seller's guy is supposed to show up when you're at the end of this. People have been criticizing the graphics of this game. I personally think that it looks fine. It's not, like, incredible, it's not amazing, but it started development in 2008, so it looks about as good as you can expect a effectively 7-year-old development-wise game to look. If I can't get this to work, I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna quit this video, figure out how to make it work, and then come back tomorrow with another episode. Because this seems pointless. Maybe I'm just supposed to stare at this thing. Maybe I'm supposed to attack it. Maybe I'm just supposed to run through pressing buttons. None of this stuff seems to be working. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after I Google and find out how to actually do this level, which they should have told me how to do. See, the quest marker up in the right-hand corner is telling me that my objective is like 30 meters back this way, but when I get 30 meters back this way, it doesn't actually show me anything. Great. Well, that seems cool. Alright, once I figure out how to actually move on with the game, we will move on with the game with our beautiful warrior, looking exquisite, with large shoulder pads. Tropes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like, a dislike, a comment, a share, a sub, whatever you think this video deserves. and we will be back with more Otherland soon. Leave a comment about what you'd like the next multiplayer medley game I do to be. I'm thinking Warframe personally, because I haven't done it in a long time, and these videos are a good excuse for me to do something. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you soon. GM out.